What up, nerds? Welcome. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, my dudes. How you doing? Are you having a good Sunday? I had an okay Sunday. Possibly even a good Sunday. The jury's out. It was a pretty good Sunday. What did I do? I slept in. Sleeping in was nice. I got to do some painting. That was good. I went and got a coffee from Starbucks. That was good. I did almost mess up the paint job on my robot again, but didn't because I'm lucky. I then watched a bunch of my law show while panel lining Gundam parts, and that was good. I still have a lot of Gundam parts to go. Moving to an MGE, panel lining an MG all in one stretch is rough. I am in, I've coined the term deckle heckle. I don't have a good rhyme for panel lining, but like panel lining purgatory, I guess. When do I finish my law shows and move on to Harvey Birdman? Well, I'm like 1.5 seasons from the end of the practice, and then I'll have to find something else. Goes to Jeff Goldblum talking about Barbie, saying, yeah, I teared up during that one part. The Zack Snyder joke, right? Zafty, I am not going to tell you you don't need to panel line the PG Astray. You need to panel line the PG Astray. You need to completely disassemble it and panel line every part before putting it back together again so that the inner frame is properly panel lined. And if you don't do this, you will know. And it will bother you. Star Trek Space Law? Oh, man. Can you imagine? Oh, I would watch that, too. God. If there was like an NCIS Federation, that would be so completely my shit. Oh, no. I would be, JAG Star Trek. Sorry, not NCIS, but, no, NCIS. NCIS is Naval Crime Scene, right? NCIS? Yeah, that's right. Naval Criminal Investigative Service. That's the one. But JAG is all the courtroom stuff. Yeah, you're right. Starfleet JAG. I would be so in. JAG is the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, I want the Starfleet courtroom drama. I want a show about Starfleet murders is just what we need to restore that aspirational Star Trek spirit. I mean, fair enough. But man, a Starfleet courtroom show? So in. So in. The problem with Star Trek JAG is that they need to know what the Prime Directive is. Yeah, that's right. Make it a bit. Every week it's a Prime Directive violation, and every week the Prime Directive is different. Oh, dear. Man, now I want that show. They would undoubtedly make it suck. But now I want that show. Just a few good men every episode. Zat says, no, New Trek is good now. I'm afraid you've got your punctuation in the wrong place. The correct reading of that sentence is, no, New Trek is good now. That's a lie. Although I haven't watched any of the second season of Strange New Worlds yet. I need to get to it. I want to watch the crossover episode with Lower Decks. But I am looking forward to getting into Strange New World season 2. All right. What else have we got to talk about this evening? Meg and I went and saw The Haunted Mansion on Saturday evening, and it was okay. I think Meg... Oh, yeah, it was Friday. Sorry, not Saturday. I think Meg liked it more than I did. I thought it was merely okay. Meg quite liked it, but I thought it was okay. Yeah, sure. Watch it on Disney Plus when it comes to Disney Plus. I was glad that I didn't spend money on my tickets. When am I going to see TMNT? Not this Friday, but next. Have we finished G-Witch yet? No. Meg and I have been watching at a glacial pace. I believe we just finished episode 3. We need to get to work on that. But anyhow, Haunted Mansion was fine. Then this Friday, I'm seeing Oppenheimer in 70mm IMAX. And then next weekend, I will see TMNT, which I hear is quite good. What else have we got? Well, I'm still on Friday at the moment. That's Saturday. I don't think I have anything else on Friday. So let's move on to Saturday, which was a great day for Maple. Maple had a big adventure on Saturday. Maple got to go to the beach for the first time and splash around in the water. She has never been to the beach before. This was the first time, but she had the time of her life, and I have photos. And then she went to the spa, and she got a bath to wash all the yucky sea detritus out of her. And then we went to multiple pet stores and did a fashion show because we were trying to find a harness that we liked. So she got to try on, I think, 7 harnesses over the course of a couple hours. And we bought many toys. Meg, do you know how many toys we bought numerically? Did you get the ones out of my backpack too? Okay. So that we can ration them out. Yeah, okay. Just bring the bag in. We can go through them all. But yeah, she got me and Meg to herself the whole day. She got to go for car rides. Car roids? Car roids. No, she got to go for car rides. She got to go to the beach. She got to go to the bath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the ducky. Oh, including the duck. Okay. Can you bring them? We can show them off to the... Oh. Okay. That's true. Okay, that's fair. Anyhow, we bought Maple 7 new toys. 6 new toys. 6 new toys.
Replacement hedgehog.
Yeah, we got her a replacement Hermie.
Replacement seagull.
We got her a replacement seagull.
Fluorescent duck.
We got her the fluorescent duck. We got her the purple elephant.
Yep.
We got her
a new snuffle mat.
A new snuffle mat.
That looks more sturdy.
Right. A new snuffle mat. We got her replacement piggy.
Yes, that's it.
That's it? We didn't get anything else?
No, that was it. We went to 3 pet stores.
Yeah. Huh.
We tried on all the harnesses.
Right, and we're still looking for replacement crate duck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she destroyed like 5 last week.
Yes. She shredded a whole bunch of toys, so she got a bunch of new toys to replace the toys that she had demolished. Anyhow, since I said I have beach pictures, let's look at the beach pictures, because I have beach pictures. Like this one. There is Maple in the ocean. Or this one. That's not the right one. Oh, there it is. There she is. She was bounding around. It is a wet dog. I mean, she was very wet. Here's a happy puppy. Look at this happy dog. And then I also got some real good facial expressions on her. There she is. A boat caught her interest here. What else have we got? This is when she decided to sit down, or to lie down and just enjoy the waves. And oh, this one. She found a rock, and so she was digging at the rock. What kind of camera did I use? This was taken on my... This was actually taken on my streaming camera. So this is an A6100 using an FE 1.8 50mm lens. What else have we got? We got lots of good pictures here. So here she is in shallower water, just staring out at the sea. There she is, once again, staring out at the sea. Oh, yeah. There's one photo I can't show. I need to remind myself of that and grab it from elsewhere. The one that literally has my phone number clearly visible in it, yes. Okay, here we go. This is Maple up the beach. She's got a good look on her face. If you zoom in on Maple's face here, She had a few good faces. Did I show this one already? I don't think I showed this one specifically. I just showed a different, similar one. But yeah, so noble is right. Here we go. Here's Maple's blep. Oh, chat's going all in on the lick emote now. How cute is she in this photo? And then finally, my favorite photo of the day is this one. Look at this. Look at this face. Look at the look on her face. I don't know why her lips are so like in this one. But it just gives her such an expression. Sometimes your lips get stuck on your teeth. Yeah, I'm not even sure that's what's happening in that photo. Also, despite my best efforts, I think I did just dox myself again. Sure did! Awesome. Rip me. Turns out there were 2 photos that had my phone number clearly visible in them. And I only caught one of them. And ironically, the one that I caught was the one that had my phone number less clearly visible in it. I don't know. My hope is that in the VOD, it won't be clear enough. But at full photo resolution on my computer, it's definitely large enough. Sorry? That's right. It's my fake phone number. It's not a real phone number. I will definitely check the VOD to see how visible my phone number is. I suppose theoretically it's possible to do that now. Let's find out. No, I'll have to wait until the stream is over. Anyhow. Please don't be weird. That's my request for you. Please don't be weird. Just don't. All right. What else have we got? All right. Goes to Jeff Goldblum says, okay, I checked the VOD. If you mean Maple's tags, the resolution is too low, and zooming in pixelates it. It's only in one picture specifically. I'm not going to tell you which one. But anyhow, as long as you can't read it, that's good enough for me. So anyhow, that was yesterday. We did that, and then we were all exhausted, and so we all came home and went to sleep early. And then I woke up to take the dog out, and then the dog decided that it was witching hour and stayed up until 2 a.m. And so I now was up until 2 a.m. with the dog. Anyhow, that's everything you missed. That's everything you've missed since last stream. And now I'm sleepy. Okay. What do we got? I owe some jokes. I owe one joke. How many hours of sleep do I usually get? I try for around 8. Why do mini fridges get asked to the prom before full-sized fridges? Because they're just a little cooler. I've had another joke requested, so I'm going to have to try and find another one for you. What do you call a mirror that doesn't work? A wall. One more bonus joke. What does a clock do when it wants more food? It goes back 4 seconds. All right. Let's move on. Wait, no, we have a clip review. I can't move on to our traditions yet. Right, it's clip review time. All right, everybody. It's clip review time. Alrighty, here we are. Welcome to this week's clip review. Starting from the top, we begin with a clip titled 100% Required. And please brace your ear holes. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. I forgot to throw back. Well, we're doing it over again. Let's go back to our main scene. All right, we're back. Here's my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Here we have family friendly.
Molly in the kitchen's told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
A nice cream pie.
And I saw some bread.
Now we have I Stole Monet's Bit 11.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But
Hi, Ryder.
new world and a
How are
really
you?
start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Here we have Lick and Iron Rod. I told Meg we needed to get an iron lick. So that Meg can just, like, I don't know, lick an iron rod. That is not the right. This is the wrong hand motion to use when I say licking an iron rod. I fully did this, lick an iron rod, which was a mistake. Maple the Cabbage Patch Kid. Matt says the quiet part out loud. Dior says, Clive hasn't sailed a day in his life. That's a bad idea. No, nothing to worry about. Clive is both a man and the main character. Consequently, all female supporting cast need to defer to his objectives. That's how video games work, obviously.
They told me she was building a ship.
Now we have Synchronicity LII, or Synchronicity 52.
What mic do you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic.
Perfectly in sync.
What mic you on, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
void comes for us all. Oh, hi, Myrea. Thank you very much for the resub now for 13 months. All right. That was Synchronicity 52. Yes, that is a year of weeks. Next, we have the Fang herself.
Look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
Is
Her
it
steepled
is it
peaks,
filled?
Her fulsome spurs.
What's in it?
Her inviting hollow. True. My loaves collapse more
Don't
often
fuck the
than
Fang.
not, but what's the Fang?
And here we go. These are the jokes 20. How am I going to sleep? On top of a pile of money with many beautiful women. These are the jokes 21. Did you know that I wrote a book about how not to fall downstairs? It's a step-by-step tutorial. These are the jokes 22. What weapon does an archer use in bad weather? A rainbow. These are the jokes 23. I was sad when I told my friend that a member of my family had been killed by an owl. You can imagine how scared I was for my safety when she responded, "Who?" These are the jokes 24. And I'm going to give you one bonus joke. The other day I saw a magic tractor. It drove off down the road and turned into a field. These are the jokes 25. Actually, I'm going to give you one more bonus joke. I went to the doctor yesterday. He looked at my injury and said, "Aw." It was acute trauma. These are the jokes 26. I had a dream that I was a bicycle. But when I woke up, it left me too tired. These are the jokes 27. All right. I'll give you a second joke to make up for the first joke. A farmer counted 196 jokes in his field. But when he rounded them up, he had 200. I don't know why I said jokes there. It was supposed to be cows. A farmer counted 196 cows in his field. Why did I say jokes? Your guess is as good as mine. These are the jokes 28. What's black, white, black, white, black, white, green, black, white, black, white, black, white? Two zebras fighting over a pickle. These are the jokes 29. I got a bonus joke for you on this one as well. Before my dad passed, he asked if he could have his ashes pressed into a record. It was his final request. These are the jokes 30.
I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Don't worry. I'm confident I've got a handle on this situation. These are the jokes 31. That Japanese carp always travel in groups of 4. If attacked, koi A, B, and C will scatter, leaving the decoy. These are the jokes 32. What is made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe. These are the jokes 33. What's the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer? The taste. These are the jokes 34. And here's a bonus joke. What's the best way to carve wood? A little bit at a time. And finally, these are the jokes 35. So I actually have one prepped for you, which I quite enjoyed. The only thing flat earthers have to fear is sphere itself. There we go. That's all of our clips for this week. We've seen them all. So let's go back to our main screen, do our traditions, and then we can crown a new monarch of the week. Are you all prepared? You got the full meal deal twice tonight. All right, here we go. Phone. Phone cable. Everyone please brace your ear holes. There we go. All right. Garcon. Orlandia says, can anyone explain the cow joke to me? Sure. A farmer counted 196 cows in his field. But when he rounded them up, he had 200. To round numbers is to take a number that's not like a nice round number and approximating it to the nearest round number. In the case of 196, if you were to round 196 up to the nearest 5, it would come to, well, technically, if you were to round 196 up to the nearest 5, it would be at 200. So if you have 196 cows and you round them up, that's 200 cows. That's the joke. It is a play on the word roundup because you can round up your cows, but you can also round up numbers. Thus the joke. Who's pinging me on Discord? Oh, it's not even on my Discord. It's a completely different Discord. All right. So it's time to crown a monarch. Let us do that. Let us vote. Wait, no, I haven't revealed the beverage of the week. Garcon, can I get a drum roll, please? Chat, quit distracting me. It is a delicious and nutritious Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the rainbow. All right, let's find out who is our clip reviewer of the week. We do indeed have a new monarch this week. So let us go to the roles manager and axe the head of whomsoever is the previous monarch. Server settings. Roles. Monarch. Goodbye, Symphonic Lolita. Your head has been removed. You are monarch no longer. Your reign has come to an end. And our new monarch of this week is Manet, with the clip Family Friendly, which is particularly hilarious because Symphonic Lolita also clipped that same moment. But according to the rules, Manet is our new monarch. I feel like there's nothing more democratic than removing one leader and replacing him with another leader who does the same things under a different banner. Truly. This is merely a microcosm of society. That joke was just to make Sam Wonk cringe. Oh, dear me. All right, let's play a stupid video game, shall we? Oh, also, Laron, thank you for the resub now for 40 months, which is as many as 4 10s, and that's terrible. It's not stupid. What? It's advanced? I am rapidly souring on Final Fantasy 16. Like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of positive things to say about it at this point, but let's get this game over with. Hey, look, a PlayStation. That's the wrong scene. Final Fantasy 16 is the game of all time.
He cracked the crystals.
Okay, let's go to Leitney's Cleft. I don't know. The story is whatever. Like, the game is pretty mid, sure. I would be a lot more forgiving of it if I thought it was fun. But I don't actually think it's very fun.
And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving
Which
this
is,
one for those living outside.
like, legitimately, that's probably an issue that I had with the Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. Like, I don't actually think the gameplay of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is anything to write home about. But the writing and characterization in Final Fantasy VII Remake is good enough that the game is, like, endearing. It gets a lot of latitude for just being, like, cute.
Get him! Go to him! Go to him! Get him! Stay down!
Okay. So, what's going on in this side quest?
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
Have we considered that goblins actually did take it?
And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway,
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
I love that these guys are sell swords and they're like subcontracting their sword selling to me.
Nope. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
See, so Zafty, I have a problem with what you're saying, where you're like, the Ring of Timely Strikes fixes the combat by the Ring of Timely Strike making the game do all the awesome combos that the game doesn't really give you the means to do yourself. And, like, I have a problem with that. Like, if I equip the Ring of Timely Strikes, the animations and visual effects and damage numbers that I put out might go up. But I have to press even fewer buttons. Now it's the literally press the square button game.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
The damage goes in the square hole.
We've got guests. These must be our bandits.
Get him. Have I tried to do the awesome combos? I'm always trying to do the awesome combos.
Over here! This one.
Ow.
Get him. Too slow. Get him. Over here. Too slow. This one. All yours, Torgal. To me, Blades. Good work.
Hooray. Anyhow, I don't think we need to litigate whether this game is fun or not.
That's them dealt with.
It'll appeal differently to different people, but I do feel strongly that Final Fantasy moving away from like classic RPG into ARPG was a bad idea. I want to play a role-playing game when I play Final Fantasy, not an action game. Particularly a bad action game.
Nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
My
You've done your
cabbages!
part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Will there be a next time? Are you counting on there being a next time? What does that mean? What next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path... continues on the other side.
That's what I thought.
Arise! This one. Get him!
Punchy, punchy.
Sick him!
Defense node.
Go, Torval!
Hold up to the enemies have lightsabers. I mean, sometimes enemies can have lightsabers. The enemies can have lightsabers as a treat. As far as we know, these are not ancients, no, or not aliens, no. They're ancient beings. They're basically Machina. They're Machina. Final Fantasy X style Machina. Think of them like that. They're Machina. It's another element borrowed from a previous game. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
A land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods.
It is
to
just
their
Niagara
power.
Falls.
The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
There should be a little tour boat down in the
If
water.
anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In
You
your
would
room,
know. You were there.
when we were
Oh,
young.
that wasn't actually a question.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
That means it's something, Clive. We're on to you. Meanwhile...
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambre.
I'm afraid the subtitle name is wrong. He is no longer emperor. Olivier is emperor.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Oh, I guess that's what the emeritus means.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
That's not better!
The Emperor
you understand how that's not better,
served.
right?
Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambre.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambre, Prince.
Yeah, but it was just the one.
I
She
trust
wouldn't do
you
it
will
again.
Continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Is it a surprise that she's like a classist? Also, who is his mom? What does it mean that he's base-born?
We just need to
like clearly that's sort of a low-born class, but how? In what way does that make any sense? Pure blood what? I don't have any context for this.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on
A
to
hell guru?
His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened.
What the hell guru's with you?
So we can wait for the siege to end.
Oh, wow. No! Whoops. No! Oh, yes!
This one. Over here! All yours, Torgal! This one. Yeah.
Foe bested.
All right, there we go. Speaking of upgrading things, what are my ability upgrades like? I have 1,190 points. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum says, I'm frustrated that one woman has agency and the ability to make choices in this game without immediately getting sidelined, and she's just comically evil. Also, she's gotten sidelined! Anyhow, she's clearly this game's Cersei, but without any of the nuance or, like, deftness of writing that makes Cersei work. Well, he didn't really have a knack for fighting.
Over here! This one. More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
We're not alone.
Get him! Go for it! Stay down!
Oh, a level up. I gotta say, I really, of all the things in this game, I wish leveling up didn't feel so vestigial. That's the one thing I really wish felt like it made a difference.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
Bloody crimson caravans.
What in the hell is that? Oh, it's just a crystal. They put this big old V effect on a thing, and I can't even interact with it. Oh, right. The Maricat points out that the amusing thing here is that Annabelle isn't just Cersei, she's also Catelyn Stark. She's both of them rolled into one. And you're right.
Well met. Many thanks. A fine choice. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye.
A discerning eye, hey?
Farewell. Out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears. Beets and
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Man, trying to sell this bread is a real pita.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
If you try to bargain with me, it's going to be a non-starter.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Goot, shall we?
Goots. All right, I owe a joke.
He must be around here somewhere.
rough. Really struggling to find a decent joke here. How do professional gift wrappers work out? Tie bow.
Tight-fisted swines.
All right, where the hell is Goots?
And they act like it's the end of the world.
Goots! Goots!
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Ma'am! Pardon me! Jesus!
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in me pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You
I'm
two go
still
on
mad
ahead.
they all pronounce it
I'm going
chocobo.
to check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Chocobo, indeed. Wait, have I just run back the way I can? I did. Hey, a red chocobo. Look at that.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh,
10 million?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen.
Pardon me.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass,
But I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means. So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Let's go kill a kid.
Yes and no.
Wait.
Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Oh no, Eloise. I now can't hear the name Eloise without thinking of the TikTok meme. I'm Eloise!
Will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
I'm 9 years old and I just took a shit in the hallway. Sandai says, what? All right, just a second. Hold your dang horses. Put your hands up in the air. Oh no. Oh my god, that one was amazing. But not what I'm here for, sadly. Just a second. Let me get you to the correct TikTok meme. Hold on, I'll show it to you. We'll take a Thai version and I'll show it to you. Just hang tight. That was me. The music was me. Just give me a sec. Here we go. Okay. This is the audio that I'm thinking of. Let me just find a window. Okay.
Is the little girl who lives at the Plaza in New York.
I'm Eloise. I'm 6 and I just shit in the hallway.
That's the TikTok meme.
I'm Eloise. I'm 6 and I just shit in the hallway.
Is the little girl who lives
okay, so that was the. What do you mean? What? It's self-explanatory. There's nothing to what at. The joke is clearly self-explanatory. I don't know what you're confused by. Anyhow, the music, the pulsing music beat was from this one, which is titled Every European Dance Song in the 1990s. And it's really funny. I saw that earlier and it got me so good. Oh dear. Play the one on the left.
Just kidding. You can't move.
Move out the way, you stupid bitch. Yeah, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Yes, bitch. Go ahead and get to the little top. Go, hurry up,
All right. All right. Anyhow, TikTok is routinely hilarious. Oh, dear.
Out of my sight, wretch.
What is the Gilbert Gottfried quote from? I don't think it's even Gilbert Gottfried. Like, I'm pretty sure the original source of it is someone doing a Gilbert Gottfried voice. In fact, it is. It's not Gilbert Gottfried, if I am correct, and this is the original.
Who lives at the Plaza in New York.
I'm Eloise. I'm 6 and I just shit in the hallway.
All right. Awesome timing. We've like completely diverted from our video game and gone down a rabbit hole of trying to figure out the origin of a TikTok sound. So great timing, everybody. Welcome. Adam, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Anybody who's here, if you're not already following my friend Adam, please do. Adam is a great, most excellent human being. And you should follow them. And if you're new here, I'm Matt. You may know me as a an alumni of Loading Ready Run, and a person who participates in Desert Bus, and a streamer who streams here on this channel 3 nights a week. So if you're new, you should follow me, because I play narrative video games, and then I do things like get distracted by TikTok memes. So that if that sounds like your thing, it's certainly my thing. I'd love to have you along for the... Oh, God, what have I done? It's a very authentic millennial gaming experience. That's quite accurate, yes.
You'll be on your way.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
I hate the word slake.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? Less chance
Well, that explains why they went after Goots. Sauce Master 5000, thank you very much for the resub, now for 6 months. Also, somebody else subbed, I think. Pharmacist Judge, thank you for the resub, now for 20 months. No, now for 25 months. I can read.
Have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Speak to the fishmonger. I wonder what he does.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
She, apparently. Geez, smells fishy.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags.
I am Clockwork. Everything in this game is stuck halfway between typical Final Fantasy and The Witcher.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made
Oh
themselves
God, nobody tell
known to the children
Jim
at some
Cat
point.
the Dominion have showed up in this game.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, let's go kill a kit. Wait.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Life will be different there.
Truly.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You there, child!
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
Oh, is that why you're carrying 3
What's
change purses?
Picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
It's like, yes, it sounds awesome.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Hello, child!
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
I mean, I might hurt you
about?
a little.
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Does Clive not consider that they might just be like, Clive is not very smart?
Outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Clive exudes, like, big himbo energy. He is not a very smart guy. His heart's in the right place, sort of.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
There's a sex joke in that NPC bark.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hello, child.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught.
Hey, it's Andai. Remember when children swearing was hilarious?
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter.
Language!
Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Yeah, let's go kill a kid. Wait.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Towards the chocobo pen. Which way is the chocobo pen? Is this a chocobo pen? This does look like a chocobo pen.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
Yeah, way to put yourself in a dead end.
I'm not going to hurt
Now
you.
I'm gonna just put you in the dead. Wait.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
All right, Torgal. Help yourself.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
What? Torgal's a growing boy. We just did a side quest where we learned that he wasn't getting fed enough.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Who is this guy? What? Cut away. Just tell us what's going on.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive would.
Sure.
And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. Welcome to the show.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
They'll definitely never know it was him.
Then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
They will live in mystery, never knowing which child could have pointed us in this direction.
That's that then.
Hey, items. Oh, yes, these guys aren't shady at all. But I thought we couldn't kill them. We needed to follow them home.
You should have minded your own. This one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you like being not on fire?
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Do we?
We got company! That's the lot of
All right, healer goes first. We're going to commit a war crime. There we go, much better.
Over here! Get him! All yours, Torgal! All right!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
I guess we go up this hill. Because that, like, of course we're on the right track. This is the direction that the quest markers point.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all!
Alright, I will kill them! Kill them all.
Farewell! Kill! Fire and flame!
You know what? Let's just motorize him. Ha-ha! No, I didn't block, or I didn't dodge.
Too slow.
Whoops. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
Or we
should go
could
and give
take it
Eloise the good
and
news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
live in the lap of luxury.
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
And we'll never mention him again.
Come on.
Yeah!
Okay, whatever that item is, I want it. What are you? Item, what are you? Oh, I can glide! Cute.
I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here.
Daddy.
Why did it make me get off my chocobo? There are clearly chocobos in here. It's not like this is a chocobo prohibited zone.
Clive, how goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I
Who?
trust.
I don't know who
Quite the
you're talking
opposite.
about. What brother?
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
Cool.
Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens
that
we
was
are
the point,
seeking to
Clive. Very
expand our
good.
operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Hooray! We got another seal.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Hooray! Quest complete. Oh, that's a clever quest title.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
All right. So there was a question in chat. Are there any Final Fantasy games where we don't kill some kind of god? All right. Let's read it. Final Fantasy. The final boss is Chaos. Who is Garland having absorbed the 4 fiends to become Chaos. Yeah. Final Fantasy II. The boss of Final Fantasy II is the Emperor. He was sent to hell. The Emperor, having been killed by Furion and his allies, the Emperor was sent to hell, but he conquered the realm and was reborn as the King of Hell. Infiltrating the Palace of Hell, Pandemonium, which the Emperor had raised over Palamecia, Furion kills him a second time, destroying his soul. So, and then in Final Fantasy II, Soul of Rebirth, the final boss is the Emperor, is the Lord of Araboth, When Furion and his allies killed him, the Emperor's soul was split in two. The Emperor's dark half fell to hell and acquired more power, while his light half, the Emperor they now see, ascended to heaven. Knowing that this Emperor is no different from the other, Minwu, Yosef, and Scott and Richard defeat the Light Emperor. As he dies, he tells them the struggles of violence and war will continue as long as humans exist. Final Fantasy III, the final boss of Final Fantasy III, is the Cloud of Darkness. When Xande attempted to destroy the crystals to freeze time so he would never die, he created an imbalance in light and the darkness. This summoned the Cloud of Darkness, whose purpose is to return everything to nothingness when the balance is disrupted. Though she initially killed the Light Warriors, they were revived and traveled to the world of darkness, where they team up with the Warriors of Darkness to destroy the crystals of the other world and destroy the Cloud of Darkness, restoring balance. In the question of, is there a god in Final Fantasy XII? Yes, sort of. Final Fantasy XII, the strings are being pulled by the, divine manifestations of the crystals, basically. Godlike beings. Final Fantasy IV, the final boss is Zeromus. After Golbez and Fusoya combine their powers to destroy Zemus, his hatred for them and the people of Earth manifests as Zeromus, a being of pure malice. Cecil and his allies, empowered by the prayers and hopes of those on Earth, use a crystal to force Zeromus into a corporeal state and destroy him. However, Zeromus claims he cannot die, for he will exist as long as hatred lurks in the hearts of men. Final Fantasy V, the final boss is Neo X-Death. When X-Death merged the two worlds to unleash the powers of the Void, he entered its deepest depths to seize control of it. The party first engages X-Death in its true form as an evil sentient tree. Upon his defeat, X-Death is consumed by the Void and transforms into Neo X-Death. Upon his destruction, the two generations of the preceding Warriors of Dawn and the current Warriors of Light recreate the crystals and the Void is sealed away. Final Fantasy VI, the final boss is Kefka. Using the power of the Warring Triad, Kefka shifted the planet into the world of ruin, destroying the world as people knew it. He rules over the civilization's ashes as a god. Deciding that the fate of all life is to be destroyed, Kefka makes it his goal to destroy the planet and all life on it. The party first battles the Statue of the Gods, 9 enemies divided among 3 tiers in sequential order. After they are defeated, the party battles Kefka himself. With his destruction, the source of magic is gone, and Magicite, Espers, and magic vanish from the world. So there you go. And then I won't go any further, because there's it's possible that some people in chat wish to play future Final Fantasy games, but the OG ones from back in the day we can deal with. All right, we got 3 side quests here now.
If I knew arrivals.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. free of
to
the
face. That's
finest
my
fellows
favorite
in
thing in Final
Bockland, if you
Fantasy
ask me.
games is when you think it's
Tell them
not
to come
going
to
to
the
be a
tavern when
god,
they finish what it
and then
is.
you unlock the true
Stop
ending
by
that
again when you
reveals
let
the
them
true
know.
mastermind
I'll give you
over
your
everything.
little
Yeah,
something.
like Final Fantasy IX.
I'll be right back.
Final Fantasy IX is amazing for that.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
Yes, in
That
fact.
well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the
Does
city.
Robert Zemeckis
and
know that
I
you're
require a
studying his
rugged
history?
companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Sure.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly!
But where we're
But if
going,
you
we
know
don't
what to
need
lose-
roads.
Wait. Well, good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
All right, I'll see
Any
what I
idea
can
where his search
do.
for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Okay, let's start at 2. Way down this way.
That's that then.
Beaks, I assume basically every accent in this game is fake. I'm not convinced that anyone is speaking a legitimate accent here.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Get him! Blow to him! Kill! Get him!
Dragon Quest has been all English accents for a minute. I'm not convinced that any of the English accents in Dragon Quest are real either.
Get him!
you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery,
so it did.
no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas.
You know, we
in
haven't
which
thought about the
Cyberpunk
Red
history
Star
is
in a while.
Come, good sir. Our expedition continues. And we
Remember
still
the
have
Red
much to
Star that
learn.
we were all convinced was going to be important? I can't help but notice an orbital laser beam hit here.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
It must have been rats. How did you get attacked again?
Not it. All right then. Who's first?
Listen up, you goblin rabble-rousers. Consider your rabble roused.
Over here!
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, there's an item up here. Oh, hey, another item. Oh, hell.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Fuck!
Wow, I just got myself bodied.
Attack! This one! This one!
Clive, you're wounded.
Nice try. Too slow.
Ooh.
Over here!
God, the camera! Please help!
Get him! Over here!
Ooh, yes!
Get him! Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
You rat bastard!
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
You know there are bordellos in this world, right? If you're lonely, there's a solution for that.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Porter for hire.
That's that then.
Daddy!
Not a single Gil for all that. You know what? I don't even care about Gil. Just give me ability points.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Dug it off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same?
and leave me be.
Rude. Uncalled for. Okay, I used a couple of high potions in one of those battles, and I'd like them back, please.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
All right, let's go get et by some goblins, shall we? You know why they're called goblins?
Really look their
because they be
wares
gobbling up little boys who venture into their realm. Oh, an ancient sword. What does an ancient sword do, you may ask? Be worse than my current sword is what?
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Wait, really? Oh, right. I was thinking in the Hall of the Mountain King because I accidentally forgot that its name wasn't in the Hall of the Mountain King. I thought it was in the Hall of the Goblin King. But no, the Goblin King is David Bowie from Labyrinth. I'm getting my references mixed up here.
This one.
Should have gone for Dance Magic Dance.
Let's get this.
Why did we leave it alive?
Stop. Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but Their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed.
The game has given us no indication to this point that
favor.
goblins are anything other than a nuisance to be dealt with.
Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
What a weird quest. We're gonna make you feel bad about slaying goblins. Not for any particular reason, but just because we can. Did I ask if the other goblins could talk before killing them? To be fair, they mostly attacked me.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Spec Ops MM16. I should probably play Spec Ops The Line again sometime.
Hurry, man.
It's been long enough that I don't remember it very well.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
So, I Am Clockwork says, I played Spec Ops The Line blind because it looked like a COD clone. And boy, was I in for a wild ride. I didn't have that luxury because I worked at Electronics Boutique in the PlayStation 1 through 360 era. Or, well, PlayStation 2 through 360 era. And for much of the life of the PlayStation 2, games under the Spec Ops label were like bargain PS1 games that would release brand new at like $19.99, where they were just like bargain bin junk games that were meant to like fill out the roster.
Hurry, man.
of
Leave for the Dominion post
the
haste.
PlayStation while the PlayStation 2 was doing its thing. And so when Spec Ops: The Line came out for 360, I had absolutely no trust in the brand name. And so I was like, whatever, this is just another bargain Spec Ops game. And so I didn't pay it any mind until like months and months and months later when it was getting this like critical reception as having been like a commentary on that kind of game. And that's when I went back and gave it a try. But it's been so long since I played it, I remember basically nothing about it.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brand you can't even...
Yeah, Spec Ops existed as a franchise before The Line. The Spec Ops game series. Games in the Spec Ops game series dating back to 1998. Spec Ops Rangers Lead the Way. Spec Ops Ranger Team Bravo. Spec Ops 2 Green Berets. Spec Ops 2 Operation Bravo. Spec Ops 2 Omega Squad, which came out for Windows and Dreamcast. And then... So, it was Windows PC, Windows and Dreamcast, then Spec Ops Stealth Patrol for PlayStation, Spec Ops Ranger Elite for PlayStation, Spec Ops Covert Assault for PlayStation, and Spec Ops Airborne Commando for PlayStation, which released consecutively in 2000, 2001, 2001, and 2002. Those 4 games came out over a 3-year period. Not even. Those 4 games came out over a 2-year period. And then Spec Ops went quiet and was never heard from again until 2012 when Spec Ops: The Line came out. But the Spec Ops franchise was 1998, then an expansion pack in 98, 1999, then an expansion pack in 2000, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2001, 2002, then 10 years off, and then 2012.
Peaches and pears.
But yeah, I was working at EB Games during the 1999 to 2000 years, or the 2000 to 2002 years. So I was around for the garbage PlayStation games. And that was my memory of Spec Ops when the new one came out in 2012. At a point at which I was still working at EB. Oh, maybe I'd quit at that point. No, I was still working at EB when Spec Ops: The Line came out. I worked there for 10 years. Barely worked there. I would do one half shift a week to keep my discount, but I did still work there.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bogcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Samwok says, I picked a bad moment to tune back in, huh? I mean, it depends on how much you like ham, I guess.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
I just realized this guy's name is Bollock.
You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a
Ah,
Gotan.
bollocks.
I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow.
We wouldn't want that.
Goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Come taste my peaches. The finest earthenware from the Free
What
City.
I really want to eat.
Juicy pears.
The caravan stops
Come and
next
taste my peaches.
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Come one, come all.
Out of my sight, wretch!
All right. Let's have some wine.
I spoke to your
Juan?
friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bollock, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone
Okay,
of
but he's still a
Bokland.
cop.
Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
If I'd known, you'd never have
I would have
received
sold
it.
the thing and lived
Ah,
like a
there-
lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Bokland. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at
Oh,
bay.
Jackie, thank you for
Never
the
a
cheer.
true word spoken.
I just showed you, didn't I, Zandai?
Come one, come all.
What happened to the first list? We ran out of available space on the list. It got full.
What
So
I
we had to
really
create a
want
second
to be
list.
is a blacksmith.
You gonna do it?
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
That sounds like a terrible job. That sounds like a recipe to have them go back to picking pockets.
I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
We're no longer
Your train's
picking
been back,
pockets.
Sniffer.
We're shoveling
I'm gonna
chocobo
be your
crap
first
for
customer.
a
I'm gonna
pittance.
save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember,
Oh,
Goose.
so you're awake now,
We're
eh?
mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Where are they gonna hide the dog? Also, that is a Skyrim ass wagon if I've ever seen one. They get on the wagon and the game just cuts to Skyrim, and you have to play an entire game of Skyrim before Final Fantasy XVI resumes.
You're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Okay.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and
I know.
child in the
I
Twins
too
are at
cringed
stake.
at machinations.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
Okay.
Alas.
What does that mean?
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my
All right,
father?
then. Sure.
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Mom's a delight. That's not his mother. That's our mother. That's Clive's mother. It's Dion's stepmother.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
I guess this technically makes Dion Clive's stepbrother?
Such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Yeah, if you're just joining us tonight, we're 15 streams into the game, so you're missing a lot of context.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
I don't know that that's what he asked.
And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Ooh! We got ourselves an uprising. He's a giant dragon of light. I feel like if anybody's got a chance.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too.
The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge.
Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
Quickly, run!
Oh, hey, it's the medicine girl again. What's your deal, medicine girl?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
Like that Torgal is now just spontaneously on the roof.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Bell tower? I should see a bell tower. Oh yeah, red star. There it is.
Any guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Ah, right. Here's the bell tower.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I'm never gonna get over that name.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
So listen here, Mr. Dragoon, I'm not sure we're actually on opposing sides. I'd like to kill Mom too.
Over here!
Quickly, cut them down! Sick 'em.
Alright, where's the other healer? There he is. There, I'll just stomp on his skull a bunch until he dies. Uh-oh.
Garuda! All yours, Torgal.
Whoops!
Stand fast.
Bet you're all ready.
Give me thunder! Torgal, kill! Attack!
Uncalled for.
I needed that.
Ow! I should have known. I got too greedy.
Get him! One, get!
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Okay, where am I actually? Do I have a map? I do not have a map.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Crab! It's a giant enemy crab!
Over here!
This is why you don't throw your aquarium pets down the toilet.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. Gather the men! We press on to the council chambers. Yes, what of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete.
All NPCs are evolving into crabs. It's video game carcinization.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Technically, I think they were throwing the bodies into the water output, not the water intake. I don't know if that's necessarily better.
No goods left.
Where in Grieger's name did you come from?
The Emperor.
When Clive says Ramu and like, give me thunder, he's really doing his best Chris Hemsworth.
Intruders! Defend the gates!
I wonder if he had a sore throat when he read those lines.
It's over. Go to get him, damn it. Ogle, kill.
Uh-oh. Oh, God, they've got a dragon!
This one.
Torgal, why did you feel the need to show us your butthole?
Go, Torgal. Enough. Sick of it. Fuck. Get him.
No! Why would you do that? God damn it, game. God. Now I can't unhear the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. I did this to myself. Is that Oh, sorry, you said we should watch that movie one of these movie nights. I was worried there that you were about to say I should watch that one of these days, as if to say you've never seen it.
All yours, Torgal. Attack.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
We'll have to find a way around. I have, in fact, also seen all 5 of the Pirates movies.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
I don't think I could tell you anything about Pirates 4 or 5. 4 had mermaids in it.
Get him! It's over! Sick him! This one!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. There we go.
Who goes there?
In the prince's name,
hell.
none shall pass.
All right. Astrologer, you're going down first. No! Why? God damn it!
Nice try.
Aha! No! Again! All right. Why did they drop bloody hides? I don't know. If you kill a soldier, does it not have a bloody hide? Ghost of Jeff Goldblum says, Matt, this has nothing to do with the game. One of my friends is getting married in September, and he finally set up the tuxes for the groomsmen. It's a midnight blue tux with a yellow pocket square and black leather shoes. I think this is an odd choice, but you're more of a clothes guy, and remember you loving Blonde's midnight blue tux in Skyfall. I do love Bond's midnight blue blue tux in Skyfall. The yellow pocket square is a little weird, but works for the theme of the wedding, probably. Black shoes with a midnight blue tux is standard. Nothing weird about that. My only question is the wedding after 5 p.m.? Midnight blue at 1 in the afternoon? Oh man. It's gonna look so blue.
Enemies on the ramparts! Someone kill them!
This one. Go to him.
Remember, tuxedos are evening wear. And midnight blue is meant to look black in evening light. Why not just wear black? The answer to why not just wear black is in incandescent lights in the evenings, or at least historically, in evening light colors, if you're indoors, the way the light casts on black fabric is that it washes it out and makes it look gray. But midnight blue catches the light in a way that makes it look black unless you're looking right at it. So the reason to wear midnight blue in a tux is because it looks blacker than a black tux does under certain lighting conditions. But yeah, it's basically a color theory thing. I'm hesitant to go through this door because I worry it's going to make me go into a cutscene. I was right.
Can you see him anywhere?
Well, that sure is a dragon.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Too slow.
Oof.
All yours, Torgal. Get him.
Down he comes. No, what a waste!
This one. Sicko. Photo. Sicko.
Hi, Meg.
This one. This one.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
Throw me right in the middle. Oh god. It'll be fine. You got this. You got this. That was extremely Good night.
Nice try.
Slow. Spicy. Ah! Oh, Jesus.
This one. Go for
Going down.
Get him.
Oh, god damn it.
Nice try. This one. Go to him. Get him. Go to him.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I hate this.
Get him. Kill. Over here.
Get down here and fight me like a man.
Too slow. This one. Go to him.
Got him. Did I just punch out a dragon? I did.
Over here,
Oh, did we want a
boys!
white worm bone? Was that a thing? I
He's
guess it
all right.
was.
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Oh, hi, Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Do it. Also, holy crap, his wings are beefy. Oh yeah, Bahamut does seem to be having some troubles, doesn't he?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
She's had a name for a while. Okay, things have clearly not gone to plan here.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, you might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
But first make me a sword.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed
Great,
everything
because
up
I want a
before made
diamond
run
sword.
For it. So, if there's out you need, just ask. But I
Or
won't be
the
giving it away for
Excalibur, I
free.
guess. Or the whatever.
I'd never forgive
A
us if I
sword.
did.
A better
Thank
sword.
you, Goots.
Sword me up, homeboy.
Need out. Whatever yous need, leave it to me.
Oh. The diamond sword +1 is worse. Well, everything's ruined forever.
You don't want me to make yours out else?
A timely place for it to give me the ability to build that sword.
Is there else you need? Are you all set then?
Alrighty, that's it for this evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back Tuesday, same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing more Final Fantasy 16. So I do hope you'll tune in then. In the meantime, you can, of course, follow me on, did I say same Matt time, same Matt channel? I don't remember. Anyhow, in the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. You can additionally follow me on Blue Sky and Mastodon at Wiggins.defaultdomain, and on Threads at Wiggins_TV. Please, God, free us from this social media nightmare. Additionally, if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please do subscribe and join the Discord. We would love to have you. Tomorrow is movie night. It's movie night tomorrow. What are the movies? It's Ghibli night. Studio Ghibli night tomorrow. And Weeb's Day on Wednesday, followed by the TNG rewatch. So you should join sometime this week. And you can be a weeb, or you can be with us and the cool kids watching Star Trek. The choice is yours. All right. That's going to be it. Let's have a look and see if there's anybody online that I can throw to. It's true. You can do both because they happen sequentially. It's not an either-or choice. You can be both a weeb and one of the cool kids watching Star Trek. Although you might not be cool anymore if you choose to be a weeb. But you know what? I'll leave that to you. All right. We do have Beige on this evening, so let's raid loading, ready, run. Everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.